Hey, hi and welcome. Clearing force field. Engaging silver pellet. Looks like two Fords are trying to block me in. But little did they know, this is the silver pellet. Cousin Bill picked a good parking spot. Can you get by? I can get by anywhere with this thing. He's like, you might have to move my truck. I'm like, watch me. What? That is cold this morning. That is damn cold. Yucky. Make sure I got lots of coats. Ugh. Lots of coats. Switch that to there. Warm already. I like that. This thing kicks off heat almost instantaneously. Like, not a lot of heat, but I guess because it's just the engine bay is so small or whatever. It's a cold one this morning. That's cold. One more day and I got new winter tires. Tomorrow afternoon at 4. Late in the afternoon. That's okay. That ain't gonna work. Warm up my finger. This thing's been running for less than 2 minutes and it's already got warm air coming out. Not super warm, but warmer than it is outside. just cheaper to buy the pre-made sod rolls because, like I say, I don't know if it's how much it is a roll, but you know, you'd have to weigh it against like a dump truck load of topsoil, right? And the seeds are cheap, but I like seeds. I've tried like seeding grass. Seeding grass only kind of works if the grass is already relatively thick there. Maybe got a few sparse spots, and you throw it there, and it usually comes back. But if the whole lawn is kind of sparse, it's like you really don't get away with it as much as you think you would. But throwing down a lot of topsoil would, yeah, you know, something with nutrients. It's, you know, but I think what it is